Hello, one and all, and welcome to the JONACO Live Digital Auction. That's right, my name is Sandra, formerly from HR, and I'm here today with all of you lovely people to, well, get rid of some good old things that need to go to a good old home. Now, before we get into it and showing you some of the lovely things we've got on display today, first up, let's explain a little bit how this works. Now, you might have seen all throughout today, we've had some of our lovely items live on the Fanapeak website for you to put bids on. Now, tomorrow, Friday the 13th, and Saturday the 14th, you'll be able to pick up your items anytime between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. One more time, that's 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. tomorrow, Friday the 13th, or Saturday the 14th. Now, make sure you visit our delivery entrance and not the main entrance. Please bring your order details with you. We'll have you sign a quick form and everything's yours. You'll have to wait a few minutes for our team to collect your items, but after that, it's yours to take home. Please remember, we have no carrier bags for you, so bring your own. And if you're bringing a larger item back with you, we recommend bringing a vehicle, unless you're happy to take a 4-foot Terrence along the subway with you. I know I don't mind. Now, we have some temporary parking available, 2 slots in particular, but other than that, there's parking nearby just down the road, plenty of places for you to stash your vehicle where you pick up your goods. Now, I'm just gonna have a quick look at this. Bernie, we're doing all right, right?
Oh, yeah.
Very good, glad to hear that. I'm here in the studio today, well, temporary studio. We're currently actually inside of a bunker deep within Mount Absmore as we let the undoing go on all around us. Mainly me, Bernie, my technician, and a couple of special guests who might be stopping by to help showcase a few of our favorite items. In fact, Bernie, you said I could see the people, right? Yeah, over here, is this it? Oh, good, that's it, isn't it? All right, Jonas is always watching. That is correct, Fiona Moore. Absolutely, he is. Bless him. Let's see. Oh, hi, Small Cat 99. I see you in there. Good to see you. Yes, that's right. My name is Sandra. Wow, look at you. You're smarter than the townsfolk give you credit for. Asmore looking beautiful as usual. Well, you know it. I mean, sculpted in his perfect image. Of course, there's some extra decor added around, and this is roughly where the nipples would be if there were nipples, but we consider those indecent, JONACO. Anyway, let's see what else is going on. Does a scooter count as a vehicle? Well, I guess that depends on the size of your package, mister, but no, seriously, you should just bring a standard vehicle. That's what we'd recommend, a big old trunk to put your goods in. Let's see. Cakey Mayor says hello. Well, hello, Cakey Mayor. So good to see you. Jonas is definitely watching the auction. Well, you are right, because Jonas is going to keep an eagle eye on this auction. If we fail to sell even one item, either me or Bernie is gonna go missing. It's gonna be Bernie. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Sandra always survives. Let's see. Damn it, my headphones have died. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Peak, that's a shame. Maybe invest in JONACO brand headphones? I'm sure they do you a lot better. Sandra, you amaze me with your talents. Choosy B1CTH, you are just too sweet. You should drop a few more comments in the channel. Maybe we can have a chat afterwards. Sandra, are you related to Pius? Pius? I don't think I can say that. Bernie, am I allowed to say Pius? No. I don't know who this man is.
Sandra, it's the church guy.
Oh,
Church man.
Freaky little church man?
Yes.
Oh, the one that does this?
Yes.
Yes, I've seen them around. Yeah. You know, I think, no, I don't think I care for him, actually. Never mind. How did Sandra and Bernie survive the great undoing? Well, we're here in this magnificent bunker, hundreds of feet underground. Well, they added one last minute next to Mount Absmore, you know, to preserve the relic. And we're just here weighing it out. You know, we don't really know how long it'll take or what kind of temporal effects it'll have on us. Who knows? We could be in here for 100 million years and slowly lose our minds as we kind of dwindle like hairs in a sink, slowly slipping down into your pipes, clogging it up until one day we resurface a nasty little hairball. We wouldn't like that, would we?
Yeah.
No, Bernie, it's a no. We would not like that, Bernie. Say it.
No, Sandra. Sorry, Sandra.
That's right. Thank you, Bernie. You're getting real good at your manners. Drop the skincare regime. Pff, honey, you wouldn't believe it. It is expensive and involves a lot of platypus eggs. Oh, but enough about me, friends. I think it's time that we start looking at some of our lovely items that we have for sale. I mean, first up, a personal favorite of mine. Lot 104, the meat cube. I know we're starting with a banger right away, but I can't help it. I love me some bangers and mash. Catch my drift. Now this beautiful little relic is selling like hotcakes. I mean, we got a few of them to go, but Bernie, where are we at right now? Bernie?
How many are left?
No, what's the total price, Bernie?
1 second, Sandra.
1 second. Can you believe this?
£25.
25 pounds for one of these cherished little cubes of meat. Now, you might recognize this from a certain incident. In fact, I think it involved that man, the creepy little hunched one, Pius. Yes, I think something about a favorite platypus getting turned into a cube of meat, sliding through some slick, lubed up pipes. Let's see what else we got. Oh yes, a real charmer. Lot 132. I'd say go to the website right now, scroll through, have a find. I'm definitely not buying Bernie time. Lord knows he needs it. Let's see. It is a little platypus. One of our many delightful decorations that have been hung up around town. Of course, it's not a real platypus, so you don't need to feed it. You don't need to bathe it. Just put it on your wall as a little piece of decor. I mean, I would have 100 of these if I could, but there is limited stock. So get into that chat, get into that auction, and buy as many of these little buggers as you might desire. I mean, they go perfect on a wall. You could set them on your frame just like that, just to sit there, or maybe put it in your bag, take it with you, let it see the world. I hear you got a lot of pretty places out there. A place called Pewi, is that it? Yeah?
Yes, Sandra.
Yes?
Yes, that's it, Sandra.
Of course, we have the Long Dong. I've heard of those as well. Should be quite a nice place. And, well, I'm not really familiar with any other locations out there. Frankly, they don't really interest me. But these little platypuses, if you're looking for some small little keepsake, something that was part of this lovely, beautiful town before it was destroyed in the Great Undoing, well, this is the lot for you. I mean, I could just talk about them for ages. Bernie, what's your favorite color of these bad boys?
Green.
Green. You like the green ones.
Green is a creative colour, Sandra.
Green is a creative color. I would also say it's the color of cowards. But yellow's a nice pick too. I think there's also orange, maybe a couple of blues, a pink. Who really knows? There's a lot of good options. But as long as you're happy, as long as you take home something that means something to you, that's what matters. A little piece to remember the beautiful moments that you had, that you might have shared with other tourists or townsfolk, silly little occasions and moments of frivolity that make life worth living. That's what tonight's about. That and your money. Let's see. Any nice words in the chat? Or is it on the Phantom Peak website? Bernie, where can people find this lovely auction in case they're having a hard time finding it?
On the Phantom Peak website,
On-
store.phantompeak.com is in the chat.
It's in the chat, friends. If you're looking for the auction page, it's in the chat. But once again, I believe that is store.phantompeak.com. Let's see. There's a list in your chat or Discord button on the website. I don't believe it. Green is not a creative color. Directed straight at you, Bernie. Well, user ZB6RF9PW5G. I agree. Very astute of you. Now, I think it's time we look at something maybe a little bigger, something a little larger. Think of something, I don't know, that excites the senses. Bernie, too, could you grab me something? Oh, that is just divine. We got a real treat, folks. Get ready for Wasteland Terrence. Look at him. Just a gorgeous little fella. He's got the goggles. He's got his little chain necklace, so you know he's yours forever. He's never running away. He's never finding another husband or another partner. or another wife. I don't have any personal experience in that, but I think that it's good to know that someone's here and they love you. Now, this is lot number 193. If you check our website, you can find him listed right there. He's about yay high. Here, I'll get him on the table so you can see him. God, look at that beautiful boy. Oh, they're illustrious, kind of torn pants, fringe jacket action. I mean, what more you could want? He has a little mohawk right there. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness, I could just eat him up like a pile of pancakes.
No, Sandra, we're meant to sell him.
I'm not gonna eat him, Bernie. It's a metaphor. You never heard of a metaphor before? Yeah, that's good. Great. You got anything else you'd like to say? Right, well, that's what I thought. Now, lot 193 is going for a great price right now. Bernie, where are we at with lot 193? 16. Why? Bernie, why are you laughing at 16? 16 is not a funny number. I'll tell you what a funny number is. 9. Now, this lovely woodcut of a Wasteland Terrence is going for $16.99, something like that. You could put as little as a $1 bid increase on that, and that could be yours. I mean, you would be shortcutting whoever put 16 on this lovely cutout, but I'll tell you what, that's how the game is played. You're gonna put in 17, and they're gonna put in 18, and then you're gonna put in 19, and you're gonna keep going until one of you plays chicken, which there's nothing wrong with chickens. They're great, they're good for a healthy diet. Crack an egg, eat one raw, snap its neck, doesn't matter, as long as you're getting those nutrients. And if you wondered about my skincare routine, well, now you know, I guess. Now, this lovely lot has been, of course, featured in our Burning Blimp season. I hear that season was inspired by some kind of crazed, hedonistic festival out in the middle of the desert, but I guess most people didn't recognize that or really realize that. Maybe it wasn't kind of fully grasped that kind of music festival vibe, but I'll tell you what, we sure had a good time and it sure was a vibe now, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Bernie?
Yes, Sandra, yes.
That's right, I love a military response. Let's see, can I hand this back to you, Bernie, too? Thank you so much, appreciate you. Now, as a reminder for anybody who's joining us late, I just want to remind you one more time, if you do purchase any of our lovely items here tonight, that you're going to need to visit us here at the original Cannon Water Phantom Peak venue, either tomorrow, Friday the 13th, or Saturday the 14th, anytime between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. Now make sure you visit the delivery entrance and not the main entrance. The delivery entrance used to be the main entrance, and the main entrance used to be the delivery entrance. But after a bit of a swip-swap, swippity-switch, they're now back to a semi-original formation. So the delivery entrance, you'll see a warped, dying Terrence out front, and that's how you know you found the right one. Now remember, we won't be providing any kind of carrier bags, so we recommend you bring your own. And if you're collecting a larger item like that lovely Wasteland Terrence we just saw, we recommend you bring a vehicle to transport him. Now, we have 2 temporary parking spaces available, but should those be occupied or you're just not quite interested, we have tons of other parking nearby, just a quick trot down the road where you can just park it for a few moments, come on in, and claim your prize. But remember, to claim them, you're going to need to bring a proof of purchase, which should be found in your email. No problem, no sweat. No sweat unless you're Bernie, if you know what I mean. Isn't that right, you sweaty?
Yes, Sandra, yes.
Say it. Say you're sweaty.
Yes, I'm sweaty, Sandra.
I love having power. And that's what JONACO provides me, is power, unlimited power. I'm actually fueled by a bioreactor, but who's really to say? Now, let's get a quick time check and just see where we're going. 7:18, lovely time, good magic numbers. Bernie is getting trained. Yes, Bernie is getting trained. We're using Dr. Winter's squirt bottle technique. Usually works pretty good, but I've had to change Dr. Winter's formula so that it's less water, more acid. Really burns the lessons into Bernie's face. Let's see. JIA letter on the wall. Maybe the auction is a JIA operation. Ah! Come on. Of course, we're working with the JIA to try and, keep things formal and in line, but by no means have we placed tracking devices or listening devices into any of the items that are going to your personal homes. All right, let's be super clear about that. And if a JIA agent does come knocking on your door, the first thing you're going to do is open it. let them in and say thank you for their service. Let's see what else people are saying. I lost it. I don't know what you lost, but you lost it. That's how it happens. No, JONACO, let's see. Come on, people. I want a little more love in here. Oh, can I click that? Oh, wow. Oh, wow, Bernie. This is fun. How interesting. All right. Well, before we move on to another piece of our auction items tonight, we actually want to take a moment and say thank you. Thank you to you. No, not you. Not you. You look away. Yes, you, darling. Yes. Because if I know you are a member of the Fantapeak Guild Discord. And we're so thankful to have you. In fact, you can see we have this lovely book of thanks provided by the Discord, a lovely gift as we step out into the void of oblivion and let our atoms be torn to shreds. That's not the only person we want to say thank you to. We also want to say thank you to the lovely designer of this beautiful painting for the Church of the Cosmic Platypus. Praise him. Or them. That's right. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you, special guest. It's supposed to be an egg, but okay, guess you don't go to church enough. That's right, that's better, thank you. Now, this was painted by a lovely fan, sent anonymously. I don't know the ins and outs of who their name might be, and I dare not say it publicly, Bernie, but what I will say is we greatly appreciate your act of kindness and generosity. All of us here at Fantapeak think it's a beautiful work of art, and you will be sure to see it when we reopen in Stratford, London. This is going straight on the wall, friend. Now, we're going to throw to a special guest in just a few minutes, but in the meantime, I thought it might be an advantageous time for us to talk about something really close to my heart. Bernie, what did I tell you? Bernie, get your hand out of here.
Sorry, Sandra, sorry.
Thank you, Bernie. Disgusting. Could you see how frail he is? I mean, I'm not one to body shame, but that boy is skin and bones, if you know what I'm saying. All right, now I think it's time we look at one more large piece from our auction. Let's see. What do we have, Bernie, too? Oh, yes, isn't that darling, sparkling as the day? Now, you might be familiar with these lovely things, a beautiful protest sign used by our lovely datchery of the general store and a couple of you tourists. You might have held this very thing in your hands, chanting familiar chants like, hey ho, the train's gotta go, or whatever the other ones they used to be. Now, I don't know how effective the protesting was, but I do know that Datchery's general store was still there. That is, until the great undoing ripped it off the face of the ridge. But you can own this delightful piece of Peak history. This one, don't lay that track. Bring our store back. Isn't that just sweet? This is lot number 158, folks. It's lightweight, could be used as a weapon against your enemies, or just a beautiful piece of decoration to have in your home. It's beautiful, it's glittery, it's sparkly, all the things you might want to have. This is only £2, folks. £2 for this beautiful relic. I mean, there's so much you could do. You could go protest outside your own home. You could go protest inside your own home. Next time your partner comes home, you just say, don't lay that track, bring our store back. And they might look like you like you're crazy, but I'll tell you what, you're not crazy. You're not crazy because you bought this for a steal. Only £2 right now. We'll have a little check-in on this later, see how much higher it's worth. But at the moment, this is one of the cheapest items we have up right now, and I highly recommend that you take a look at it. Now, let's try our protesting stance. Now, a lot of people go for these, right? But I'm a good fan of kind of leg up, hold it sideways so they know you mean business, and then you're gonna kind of spin. Just gonna kind of spin like a man outside a sandwich shop. And then once you're done, of course, there's the classic barbarian Viking on their way to end ya. Yeah. I mean, I don't condone violence unless it's Bernie, but sometimes it sells. All right, here you go. Thank you, Bernie, too. Thank you so much. Oh, now we're gonna have a quick check in the chat, see if anybody has anything fun to say. I support Sandra for mayor. Well, I don't consider myself a political type, y'all, but I will tell you one thing. If I was mayor, the first thing I would do is make all of you my constituents. Yes, it'd be us standing arm in arm having a lovely time together. Bernie's so clingy, I know, right? Can we, Bernie, cover your ears. Thank you, Bernie. Thank you. Just keep them covered. Can you close your mouth? A little more, the drool's in there. Great, thank you. Now, Bernie's a sweet boy, all right? They're trying their best, but they've got this sleazy little cousin, all right? He is a weirdo. He's got these wandering hands going everywhere. And their last name, I don't even know what it means. Something about a berry. But the point is, I'm really trying to help him. In fact, I would love it if all of you could put a little prayer hand chat in the emoji for Bernie and hope that he gets through this hard time as a middle-aged man with no prospects. Thank you. Thank you all so much. Let's see what else people have to say. Hey ho, sign's gotta go. That is right, sign does gotta go. Go pick up that sign. Only £2, can you believe it? And, in fact, I think we should remind you all that it is not undone until it's all gone, y'all. So let's get it moving. All right, let's see what else. I'm hoping that the new Fan Peak, we can meet Jonas in person. Oh my goodness, what an idea. It simply won't ever happen though. I mean, let's be real. You next to Jonas, I love you. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're buying things, but at the end of the day, Jonas is a 10. And you're, I'm just guessing, probably like a 4 at best. Me, myself, I'm a rank 5. I know. How'd I get to be a rank 5, you're asking? Well, that's my secret, and maybe I'll reveal it one day when JONACO gives me my very own talk show. Can you believe they gave one to that stinky old frog? Yeah. Was that Bernie? He's a toad? He's a toad.
Yeah.
Even worse. All right. How much for Jonas? Well, first of all, Hell in Bedford, Jonas isn't spelled with a U, all right? It's Jonas. And I think he's a little outside of your price range, sweetie, if you know what I'm saying. Let's see. Oh, we're getting a lot of prayer chats for you, Bernie. That's what people are looking for. Do you feel it, Bernie?
I feel the love, Sandra.
Well, it's not love, it's prayer that you change and become into something that's better than just like the human equivalent of a worm.
Oh.
How you doing? That's right. Thank you, chat. Bernie is grateful for your support. All right. Well, I must say, we're having just a lovely time. Sandra, this wintertime, come home to mine. Oh, darling. Aren't you just the sweetest little peach? I could just cut you up, put you in a cobbler, and commit to cannibalism for the rest of my life. All right? But I wouldn't do that because I'm not a cannibal. Let's see what else we have. Nope, just a lot of things about me being a cannibal, which I'm not. You may have declared me a rank 4, but I'm confident that I could find some way to promote my rank to the point where I could be granted an audience. Now that is ambition. That is a stalwart head on your shoulders. Unfortunately, ambition is not part of the Jonas acronym. You remember the Jonas acronym? That's right. That is J is for judgment. That is O is for originality. That is N is for negotiation. A is for agility. And S is for, say it with me, chat, sensuality. That's right. Bernie, stop licking your lips. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. My special guest is keeping Bernie in line because Lord knows I can't. Oh goodness, I'm getting too worked up. I'm just simply getting too worked up. Well, you know what? I recommend that now's about the right time for us to take just a quick little break to our sponsored special guest. All right, so all of you sit right there and we'll be right back so you can have a special little audience with the one and only, am I gonna say it? I'm not gonna say it. Of course, I'm not gonna say it. Tune in. Stay here in just 1 minute. All right, see y'all in a second.
Hello! I'm Sir Merrylegs, the Determined, principal of the Frightened Tower and 14th cousin to the new king of Barrow on the Hill and Reluction Auction Boy. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm in what they call my supple corner. Look at all these supple boys here. Here's one. Can you see him? I'm going to bring him into shot really slowly. Look at that. Look how supple that boy is. And there's another one just here behind me. Look, you see, he was hiding behind my grotesque body. Right here. There you go. Another one. And of course, perplexingly, there is also a framed supple boy, which someone has taken the liberty of cutting. I'm just bring it close to the camera. Really slowly. Don't try and help Bertie. I can do this myself.
Bernie.
Whatever your name is. Bernard. There you go. Look at that. It's weird, isn't it? It's really weird. Anyway, so here we go. So welcome to the supple corner where I'm I can't get it on there. It's going over there now. Welcome to the supple corner where I'm supposed to apparently get some items. Oh, look at this. This incredibly heavy piece of wood. Wow. I was not expecting it to be that large. And that's because it is 3 pieces of wood put together with what I think is masking tape. Yes, masking tape. What it masks quite successfully is that it is 3 items as one. Perhaps that's the illusion that it brings. So this is, let me look at the front. This is, it says, with abs like these, how could we lose? And this is, of course, the mottos of the various summer cabin teams from Starlit Summer. Pardon? Oh, what?
17 pounds.
It's worth 17 pounds? That's a lie. It's worth so much more. Thousands of pounds. No. Billions of pounds. Yes. I think each one is worth $1 billion at least.
15 bids.
15 bids? You guys suck. Have more. Spend more on these pieces of wood. Let me tell you other things about the wood. It has a front side. Look at this. It has a back side, a posterior. There we go. Other side. I'll stroke it. It's like ASMR. Can you hear this? I'll bring it close to the mic. Yes. You could whisper that at home. You could, when you get home at night and with your loved one, you could be like, I've had a long day at the chocolate factory, which is where I assume you all work. And you could be like, it's time to listen to the gentle sound of the soothing wood. Now I can sleep. That's what you'll say every night if you have these. Have we successfully created any bids or not? No? I'm really bad at this. I'm so bad at most things. Most of all, I'm really bad at being a knight. But oh well. It's worth giving an old sporting try for this. This, of course, comes apart with the masking tape. Unfortunately, with these gloves, I don't have much dexterity. Oh, there's something happening over here behind the camera. Some quite terrifying activity. Oh, I think... Oh, it's Bernard! Or Bertram, whatever your name is.
Okay, Bernie, I'm just taking it.
You're taking it away.
Yeah.
Oh, God, well, probably for the best, because it's just 3 pieces of wood together. But you should still own it. Put it in your house and stroke it at night to make your loved one go to sleep. That's the kind of ASMR that I think people really want. That's what the people need.
How was Wintermas?
Is that a question that, from the audience?
Yes.
How is Wintermas with Copper Terrence? Incredibly awkward. You see, Terrence and Copper live in a sprawling 1-bed studio with 1 tiny bed. And the thing is, there's not enough room for all of us in there. So we had to create a complex rota where we booked it in who goes in the bed. And I think, they don't, but I do, I think we're in some kind of polycule. This kind of endless sea of love, where I am, I guess, the boat, and they're riding on top of me. But I'm a terrible
You
boat.
do that. Bernie back. Bernie, take us back. Wait.
I think I didn't do a good...
Oh, that is too funny. That is too good. Oh, hey there, y'all. I'm glad to see you're back from Mary Legs' supple corner. What's with all them supple Terrences? I don't know, but I was told by my producers to say, wow-a-doozle. And speaking of wow-a-doozle, I'm so honored to be here with the one and only Terrence the Talking Platypus. That's right, not a cutout, but the real one. Unfortunately, he is too small to make it above the table. How are you doing, Terrence?
I'm having a lovely day, thank you very much.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that. Thank you for joining us today. How much they paying you?
Quite a lot and not a lot at the same time. Also, why did you have such a tall desk? Is it so that I could not see you?
No. It's just the only one we had available. The rest are going on sale. Now, tell me, how are you enjoying your undoing period? What you been up to, buddy?
I've mostly been floating through the void because, of course, I cannot die. Now the town is sort of between places, neither existent nor non-existent. I've been just floating in an endless black sea of torture and pain, much like every day.
Oh, wow. Well, that sounds just lovely. Well, you want to see if somebody in the chat's got a question for you, Terrence?
Of course. Any questions, I'll take them.
Absolutely. Anybody got a question for Terrence in the chat? Let's have a look. Why is it matter? Undoing's already happened. What did you expect to happen in the supple corner? I don't know, but it certainly happened. Oh, people, they're asking you to jump, Terrence. You want to try? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd pick you up, but you disgust me.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, how's the wife, Terrence?
Well, it's ever been really awkward ever since this knight called Sir Merrylegs moved in. You see, we live in a sprawling one-bed studio, and there's this bed. And what happens is Sir Merrylegs put this complex rotor system where we rotate in the bed, but I'm really tiny, so he just crushes me with his endless love. It's like he's a boat in this endless black sea of love, and he's drowning me every day. So actually pretty good in the grand scheme of things.
Wow, okay, well, we're glad to hear that. Here, we got one more for you, Terrence. Now, how people want to know, Terrence, and I think this is a bit vulgar, frankly. However, I think for the sake of science, it's good to know. People are wondering, what was the most painful limb for you to regrow?
That's a great question. I feel quite personal and invasive, and something that should not be discussed on a live stream, but in fact, it was my legs, because the thing is pain is directly proportional to the suppleality of the limb.
Oh.
And of course, the legs are the most supple limb.
I see, legs are the most supple. Well, I would know something about that now, wouldn't I?
Oh, yeah, you're showing off.
Sorry about that,
Scandalous.
Terrence. Sorry. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank
Why
you
don't
very
you
much.
waddle on back over to your little pond or whatever? Oh.
So I've fallen over.
Oh.
Could you just kick me out? Kick me in?
Yeah, let me give it a real wind up.
Ah!
There he goes, little bugger. God, ain't he cute. Well, why don't we get back to the auction, folks? I know you're all excited as can be to see what else we got. Well, we got something thrilling, something exciting for you, something every one of you is going to recognize, know, love, treasure. Can I get that one, please, Bernie, too? Oh, yeah, that's the one. This, lot number 046, the Jonagraph sign. I know none of you know where this is. You've never been there. You keep asking where it is, and frankly, if you just open those cute little eyeballs of yours, you might find it. But this is it. The official Jonagraph sign. The very one that's been hung up right above Cogwright/Paragate's workplace for the last 3.5, 4 years, something about that. The last one was struck by lightning and became sentient. It had a brief period of artistry before moving into villainy and eventually retiring to a small cottage home outside Damon Straits. But that's a story for another day. This Jonagraph sign is non-sentient, unstruck by lightning, and Bernie currently going for how much? Bernie, can you get up here? Sorry, everybody. We're going to do a little something that's called management. Hi, Bernie. You see that? You know what that is? That's a camera. Can you say camera? All right. Bernie, I want you to look in the camera. I want you to apologize to all these nice people.
I'm very sorry, Sandra.
Say that again?
I'm very sorry, Sandra.
He's very sorry, but he doesn't know how to speak because he's a silly little man, isn't he? Yeah? You want a treat? No, I didn't think you wanted a treat. No, stay here. You're not dismissed yet. Now, fun fact about Bernie here, his last name is Simpsbury. I believe you have a quite famous cousin in the Ridge?
Oh, yes.
Yes, yes. What was it? What was her name?
Egg.
Yeah? Egg? Bert Simsbury, that's right. Famous toy, influencer, socialite. Stand a little further, Bernie, you're scaring me. Now, Egbert Simsbury has had many toys in his days. He's sold many lovely treasures. In fact, who cares about this Jonagraph sign? I mean, I know that you do, but Bernie, get this out of here and get yourself out of here, because I want to talk to you about one of Egbert Simsbury's favorite items. You know them. You love them. They are an endangered alien species who came here to repopulate their chosen one. That is right. We have some Furbos going live to the auction, and I've got the two cuties right here. That's right, folks, because for lot 81, you don't just get one, you get two Furbos. A perfect couple, a match made in heaven, currently rubber band together to make sure that they never get lost in this wide, weary world we have. Think about it. For the same price, you get both of these two little cuties, and you can make them kiss, you can make them dance, you can make them do a whole lot of other things, but I would not say that on camera. Armed robbery. Anyway, let me just have a moment to think, huh? The current bid for these two Furbos is 36 pounds. Now, 22 bids. That's been driven up by 22 bids, and now there's 36, was it? Yes. Yes. Now, these Furbos are, of course, legally distinct from any product you might have noticed from beyond the Ridge. These two Furbos are custom made by the aliens that gave birth to them. Look at them, having a nice little summer vacation, sitting under the sun. Would you like a drink, Furbos? Here you go. This one's on me. Go ahead, enjoy. In fact, light bulb moment. That's right. These two Furbos are currently worth about 36 pounds, and you could share this love. You could dominate that auction and rise to the top and make them your own. And all you need to do is head to the website. The link is in the chat, and you can purchase this two cuddly bundle of love to have and hold in your home. I sure know I want them, if not for the fact that I'm terrified of them and they make me itch. Anyway, I think that's enough for these two cute little cuties, and we're gonna move on to another item. Oh, that's right, we've got a real treat for you folks. This is a hot drop. Previously unlisted, now currently listed, lot 195, not to be confused with the sign, which is lot 0799. Now, I know that might be confusing, but let's clarify. Lot 0799 is the sign, and the number for the sign is lot 195. 195, not 0799. In fact, 0799 could be confused for 195 if you scored a 5 out of 10 on your intelligence test, which I know you did it, because you're all a bunch of smart cuties. Now, you might remember this sign was used to highlight the abandoned squat where a resident townsfolk by the name of Sparks and Rexford and a couple other nobodies, including Malyardy, I believe Sherlock Bones, a couple of weirdos, some sentient toys, all lived at various parts throughout the last 3.5 years of our time in this town. Now, you might notice that it says marked for demolition. And in the last 4 years, there never really was a demolition. Well, I'm happy to tell you, it's because Jonas knew the Great Undoing was coming the whole time, and why would you pay workers to knock down a building when you're just gonna obliterate reality in a couple of years? Might as well save a few bucks. And that's what we love about JONACO. We're money savvy, we're thinking forward to the future, and we have the power to do whatever we want. Anyway, I highly suggest you check out this item right now, lot 195. It should be live, and if it's not, you can blame Bernie.
Doubled in price, Sandra.
It's doubled in price.
£10.
10 pounds. Oh my God, folks, let's keep it up. let's pump it. You know, I used to have a jazzercise tape of my own back in a couple of decades ago. I really worked it back when I had it. But, you know, things change when you become a parent. Get this out of here. We're going to check back on this one when it comes up in price a little bit more. Where's it at now, Bernie? 10 pounds. It's going to say 10 pounds, but just wait, it's going to get higher when more people bid, and it is worth every penny. Now I'm going to hand this off. And I got one more for you. Since we're talking signs, we love a sign here in Phantom Peak, and I think this one is really going to be for you. It is the Platty party space. Do you remember that? You remember that? You remember that? Well, I'll tell you what, it's worth every penny. In fact, let's see how much it's worth right now. Bernie, what's the numbers on this? It is currently lot 045, lot 45. And this beautiful sign now might not, huh? 45 pounds for this lovely sign. Now, it might not be a Jonagraph center. Where is that anyway? It might not be a robo-dock. It might not be a general store. But I'll tell you one thing. It is an unsung hero, an underdog of our lovely Phantom Peak. Because little did you know the entire time you could have booked one of these lovely, delightful little rooms for you and your friends to stay and vacate in while you spent your time here in Phantom Peak. And let me tell you what, if you thought those rooms were something, you should see the new ones that Jonas is building. I've had a little peek at the designs because, well, me and Jonas have a TV dinner every once in a while. It's really no big deal, but let's just say we're between good friends and swell friends, if you catch the diff. The point is, this sign still carries with it the legacy of, much like all the other items we're selling today. But this one is unique with its beautiful pearly blue color, its white accents. It's even got the little platypuses featured on there. Cogs, so you know it's part of Phantom Peak. And these little plant motifs, they're just there to spruce it up. See what I did there? Spruce. It's a kind of tree. Laugh, Bernie! I don't like it when he fakes laughs, but I'll tell you what, that was a good one. That was a good one. Bernie, too, you take this off my hands. All right, folks. Well, before we get into our next chunk of items, I think it's a good time for us to have a look at the chat. Now, let's see what people are talking about. Sherlock Bones never lived in the squat. He lived in the desk right in front of you. This one. This lovely desk right here. Well, I think you might be right. Well, I wouldn't know the difference because everyone in that town has now gone. And the only reason I remember them is because of the time-sentient perma-bubble that surrounds the bunker. It allows me to maintain my memories until the minute the door closes and everything becomes a clean slate. Let's see. I wonder if Jonas has special plans for Phantom Peak's new railroad. Is there a reason they want VIPs on the train? Well, let me tell you what, friend. The reason why, and they won't tell you this normally, trains are expensive. I know, despite what Atlas Railway might do, we at JONACO take pride in building the strongest, most robust, most virile trains there ever can be. And that can be a bit hard sometimes. So we need a little extra time, a little extra funding to make sure they're robust. And that is where the VIPs come in. You don't want just anybody taking the train into town. It's a luxury experience. It's something that is one of a kind. And something you very much will be able to do. Keep your eyes out for it because that VIP entrance into Phantom Peak is going to be unlike anything you've ever seen. No more standing in the rain waiting for Hogwood to scan your code. No, now you get to ride in style on one of the streamlined engines, one of the smoothest pieces of technology you have ever seen. Where are we at time-wise? Let's see. Now we're going to go to a break here shortly, but in the meantime, we got one more item we'd like to show you. Bring it on in, Bernie. Come on in.
It's a very pricey one.
It's very pricey. How much is it going for, Bernie? 150 pounds for the R codex. Now, I know what you're thinking. You might have seen a couple of these sprinkled around Phantom Peak for a brief time, but this is a tool used by Spectre and Vox for their paranormal investigations. And this one in particular is the very one that was in Spectre's tent that they themselves use on occasional moments of investigation or strange bits with tourists. And today, it could be yours. Now, let's have a look at it. This beautiful wheel is light, sturdy, easy fit on the wall. Its lot number is 118. That is 118. Now, of course, 150 might be a bit too pricey for you, but I'll tell you what, if someone else is willing to pay for it, why won't you pay $1 more? Know what I'm saying? In fact, what? They're fam dollars, Bernie. I don't care what the exchange rate is. A pound? Is that what you said? Good. Buy them for one of your 150 pounds. All right? It's all right, Bernie. I know you're just trying your best. Okay? And I really want to help you. Give me some more prayer emojis for Bernie in the chat. You can see this wheel comes with letters on the outside as well as letters on the inside. Now, from what I hear, you would use this to reverse engineer one of them spooky symbols that Spectre and Vox love so much. However, I am a little psychically touched myself. All right, so let's see if I can't just speak to something while we're here. We're gonna use this cute little platypus and we're gonna see what it says, all right? Oh, God, I haven't done this since college. I'm so excited. All right. Spirits, please. I'm opening up myself to you, and I request that you commune with me on the highest levels of divinity you know. Oh, I'm feeling something. Oh, it's moving, folks. Oh, what do we have? That's an S. Bernie, write this down. Oh, that's an S. A P. Again, it's P. Where's it going? E. Oh, what is happening to me? Bernie, I don't know if I like this. The black magic. N. Yeah, S-P-E-N. D. S-P-N-D. Span! Of course! Oh, I should have known. Oh, it was right there the whole time. Now, if you excuse me, I can feel there's 3 different voices inside of me, and all of them want to get out now. But we don't have time for that, because now it's time for a break. We'll be right back here at the JONACO Live Auction to show you a few more of our lovely items. We got some big hitters coming, and make sure to stick around because when we come back, we're gonna have a couple of special guests with us, and you're not gonna wanna miss it. So, we'll see you in about 10 minutes, y'all, and in the meantime, keep your eyes on that auction. Bye, y'all.
This one goes out to all the people we've lost. The Groovy Gang, Dr. Furbish Boo, and Chonky Chuck, the portly horse, who died because someone fed them Jonacola Light. Was it Pocket? Let's not go into all that. I saw a horse explode today. It was really quite messy. Pocket is sorry. Drum solo? Yeah, here, have some drums! Yeah!
Hey, don't touch that.
Or what?
You deaf?
It's him!
I got him. Call them. Don't call them yet. We need to get our story straight. They're not going to believe us anyway, mate. No, we came in here.
Okay.
And
They were working in their lab late one night when from the door came an eerie sight. An intern with ideas high above their station was suddenly hit with a new sensation. They got the smash. They got the winter smash. The winter smash. The intern tried to dash. They did the smash, but he was stopped with a bash. They did the smash. He got the winter smash. Wow. They dragged the intern's body into Old Town Square. Wow. They dug very deep where no one would care. Wow. The townsfolk caught them, but to their surprise, wow, they danced with the doctor above their cries. They did the smash. They did the winter smash. The winter smash. They stole the intern's cash. It wasn't much, so they put it back. They did the smash. They did the winter smash. They did the smash. They did the winter smash. The winter smash. But if their tongues should lash, they did the smash. Then their heads they'd bash. And then they laughed. They did the evil laugh.
location is Dresden.
And welcome back, y'all, to the JONACO Digital Auction. We're so excited to have you here with us. Thanks for taking a little break with us. Some of us had to take a tinkle. Not me. I have a steel bladder. Bernie, however, is weak. Now, before we get into some of our items, we want to remind you one more time. If you've bid on anything in our lovely auction, remember, you're going to need to pick up your items tomorrow, Friday the 13th, or Saturday the 14th, anytime between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. No other time is valid. Now, make sure that you visit our delivery entrance and not the main entrance. And please remember to bring your order details, either printed out or on your mobile device. Now, we'll have you sign a quick pickup form when you arrive, just to make sure that all the dots are crossed and the T's are checked. And please remember, we don't have any carrier bags for you. Sorry, the Undoing ate them all, but if you bring your own, it'll be extra helpful. As well, if you're expected to pick up a rather large item, we recommend that you bring a vehicle of some sort to bring it back home with you. Now, we do have 2 temporary parking spaces available, but if both of them are full or don't meet your standards, there's other parking available nearby just down the road, which you can use at any time. It'll take you no more than 5-10 minutes. We promise you that much. Now, we are going to talk about something very exciting. For the next few minutes, we got some of our top items that we want to showcase to you, so you know what people are after, what they want the most, and what you're gonna have to fight to get. Let's start with one of our first top bids. Bernie 2, please. Oh my goodness, that's right. The Room of Greatness sign. Think of it, postered above your bedroom. The Room of Greatness. When you bring someone home, they're gonna know exactly what to expect, and that is great and ness. Maybe put outside your bathroom so people know that they're gonna have a great time getting rid of all their icky muck that's up inside them. Or, if you'd like, you could put it somewhere else, your den, outside of a colorful menagerie, or even better, I don't know, really, anywhere you care to put it. Bernie, how much this one's going for right now?
£85, Sandra.
85 pounds for lot number 044. Once again, that's lot number 044. 85 pounds, a high contender, but maybe you could make it a little higher. Every dollar counts, and only a single Only a single pound will raise it up and bump it so that it's yours. Sneak it in at the last minute, and remember, the auction closes at 9 p.m. tonight. So get your final bids in as soon and as fast as you can. But we have many more top quality items for you today. One, in fact, we're very excited to show you. Bernie 2, this one is to die for. Now, I don't know exactly why, because I've never been, but people seem to be losing it for this electric game house sign. I mean, look at it. It's futuristic. It's got a fun little color change on it. Is it orange? Is it blue? Who knows? One thing's for sure, if you're one of them gamers who loves to game, this is the sign for you. Put it up outside your man cave, your she hut, whatever you like, but just make sure that you got a sweet PC inside or maybe one of them fun Platty stations. So people know that you love to play games, that you play hard, that you get those good, what are they called, KD ratios? Is that right, Bernie? KDA ratios. What's your best KDA, Bernie?
-2.
-2, that sounds about right for a man of your stature. And tell me, what's your favorite game, Bernie? Flappy Blimp. Flappy Blimp. Well, he likes it because Furbos is in it. I'll tell you what, that is disrespectful. The right answer for best game was Union Busters. Not one like it. The best one in the house. Now, if you're hearing some clackety-clacking around me right now, just know that that is the eternal winds of damnation flowing around outside the bunker. We can't stop it because it is inevitable. It is not done until it is undone, sweetie. Now, next up, we've got maybe the best lot in our collection. I'm not saying that because it's my personal favorite. I'm saying that because people are hungry for it. Sandra, Bernie 2, thank you. I'm proud to present Terrence Holloway. Look at that. Now, I've only met this crusty Undertaker once or twice in my time at Phantom Peak, but I know one thing's for sure. They may be morbid, they may smell of death, and they may have one of the worst laughs I've ever heard, but that laugh sends shivers down my spine, honey. I'll tell you what. I mean, look at them. They've got the iconic glasses, a little feather in their bowler cap, and that beautiful ruffle shirt that just exposes a little bit of the chest underneath. Like you could take them home with you, prop them up, and have a nice dinner date, just the two of you. Look fondly into each other's eyes as he strokes you with his thumbs up. Ah, can you imagine it? I can, for a very, very fair price of, what is it, Bernie?
101 from 1 bid.
101 from 1 bid. I'll tell you what, whoever that freak is, they want this bad. And you should too. I mean, look at them. Lightweight, robust. They could do a full 360 if you ask them to. Sure, they might be a little slow. They're not a gymnast by nature, but I'll tell you what, they have the cutest little buttons on their pants. You see those? Look at that tail in the back. A little foot here if you're into that. All I gotta say is for 101, this is a steal. And only one person's put the money down on it. All you gotta do is go for 102. Is that right, Bernie?
Yes.
102 is all it takes to sweep this prize and make them yours. I mean, what more could someone ask for? These are some of our best-selling items. This is lot number 112. And I suggest you check it out right now. As a reminder, the URL for the auction site is currently in the chat. Check it out whenever you get a chance, and I recommend, Sweet Pies, you check it out right now. Bernie? Bernie, what was that?
Winds of damnation.
The winds of Bernie, how's my blimp though? My beautiful pink, cherry pink blimp.
It's blown up, Sandra.
It's what?
It's gone. It's disappeared.
Bernie 2, take this away from me. Take this away from me right now. It's blown up.
Yes, it's in Old Town.
It's in Old Town and
So I can see out bunkers.
and it's blown up. Bernie, who is in charge of my beautiful cherry pink blimp?
Me. My remote
That's
control.
right. What? No, go ahead, explain yourself.
Me.
Me? Me is right, you little gremlin. I'm coming for you, Bernie. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it, Bernie. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
there was a little bit of a problem there with Sandra's well-being. Yes, that's a euphemism we can all get behind. Let's just say Sandra was quite disappointed about the state of their blimp and has gone to somewhere to have a little bit of a cry and possibly a little bit of a punch as well. Anyway, I guess I'm now in charge, which I'm categorically not prepared for from a training or health and safety points of view, but I do have some things that I can say about the auction if we wish to do so. So, let's repeat the various different rules. Remember, it's about consent, no touching anyone that you don't know about, no stealing. Oh, no, sorry, that's not these rules. No, these rules. Pick up your items tomorrow, 11 and 3, delivery entrance, not maid entrance, order details. Have them with you, you stupid people. Have the order details with you. No carrier bags, all carrier bags are dead. And, of course, if you have a vehicle, use it. Park somewhere, maybe with us, maybe with someone else. I don't care. That's not my problem. Anyway, I think I'm supposed to continue going through some items. Or some questions. Should we go through some questions, Bernard?
Sir Merrylegs, did Terrence forgive you for chopping his leg off?
No, which made the whole polycule thing extremely problematic. You see, when you're inside a kind of delicate square of love, you really have to have mutual consent and love from everyone. And Terrence, well, he never really got over the whole torture thing. I apologized, like, once in a half-hearted way, but he could tell I didn't mean it, and I could tell that I didn't mean it as well. I also told him directly that I didn't mean it after the apology. It was a pretty upsetting situation for him. But yes, and of course, being in the large bed in the large studio apartment with an endless black sea of love didn't really work out in that way. Any more questions, Bernard?
Repeat this one back when you say it.
Repeat.
So, Sir Merrylegs, have you managed to stay off crypto?
Sir Merrylegs, have you managed to stay off crypto? Well, depends who you ask. Because according to the banking system, I don't earn any money because half of my money goes, of course, to Lady Merrylegs in the divorce to take care of our delicate, lumpy son, Lumpy Jr. But from a pure, actual point of view, yes, crypto is the future, the past and the present. It's the numerical Armageddon which we're all riding ourselves upon. I can't wait for crypto to be across the whole world. Yes, so big into crypto. You should have some Nightcoin. It's really good. Put all your money into it. Any more questions, Bernard?
Does Sir Merrylegs eat spam a lot? Repeat the question back.
Yes, you've said it the first time that I have to repeat the question back, Bernard. I'm not an idiot, despite all the evidence and all the things I do. Bernard. Yes? Bernard.
Does Sir Merrylegs eat spam a lot?
Does Sir Merrylegs eat spam a lot? I feel that's a reference that I haven't got, and therefore, I'm not going to dignify it with an answer. Whoever asked that question, you should feel ashamed of yourself. You should feel deeply ashamed. I feel shame all the time. Take some of mine, please. It's a delicate well. Anyway, what's next? Should we get to some items, Bernard? Or are there any more questions?
Let's go for an item.
Let's go for an item. Where were we starting? More top-rated items to sell?
I don't know. We'll see.
Okay, give me an item, Bernard, too. So I have 2 large scrolls full of who knows what, because I'm very badly briefed, because Sandra had a breakdown. Aha! This is an extremely challenging to unveil Summer's Peak banner. Keep going. I'm only going to show you half of it because this is sort of my human wing span, if you call it. This is the maximum I can go. Now, you can imagine that it continues to the right and that Summer's Peak is, in fact, fulfilled on the right-hand side of this particular item. You've got flowers there. Can you see the flowers? Oh, look, it's wonderful. You have the Phantom Peak logo. That's great. You can brand your home with us. Isn't that the dream? Oh, there's rocks down there as well. In many ways, I am ill-equipped to do this because the visibility in this helmet is terrible. So, yes. Oh.
Hello?
Oh, hello. Oh, my God. It's Todrick the Toad. Please, round of applause in the chat, please. Round of applause.
Hi, everybody. Hi, I'm so happy to be here. Mary Lakes, it seems like you might need some help.
Oh, please do, yes, because it's mainly the visibility.
Here,
Yes,
let's just
Just gonna put this.
put that. Yeah, maybe turn it the other way.
No, I'm.
Yeah, Bernard.
Thank you very much, Bernie.
Bernie, what was your name? Bernie. Yeah.
Yes,
Thanks.
it was.
You know what, Bernie? Can we just get that next item in here?
There's also another one of these, Bernard.
Yeah, get them both out. All right, great. Well, how are you, Mary Lakes?
Excellent. How are you doing, Todrick? You look very well. It's
Yeah.
amazing that you survived the Great Undoing.
Yeah, no, it's great. You know, there was a chance I wasn't gonna get into one of these bunkers, but thankfully I found a loophole.
What was the loophole?
Well, turns out that even if you're divorced, you still count as a spouse. So,
Interesting. I
There
feel
we
that's
go.
useful information for me and my relationship with Lady Marylegs.
oh, Lady Mary Lakes, I thought you were in a polycule with Copper and Terrence.
Well, I like to get around, you see, Todrick.
Wow, let's not go into that
that's-
any further.
We could really go into it as long as you
No,
love to
I
talk
think
about
there's
it.
people
In the
here
same way
that.
that most people in polycules love to talk about it, I absolutely love to talk about it.
Yeah, that makes sense. How about we do that next item, actually? Oh, thank you, Bernie, too.
Ah, yes, this is a great
Oh,
one.
Bernie won. Oh,
Bernie won. Could we please have a price check for this particular one?
Oh, wow.
What's the lot?
I didn't ask for the lot number. I am able to see that with my eyes,
The
Bernie.
lot
What I
number
don't
is-
have is visibility over the internet where the details are.
The lot number is 043, Bernie.
Yes, the lot number is 043. It was written on the sign, which I could see.
Well, that looks like,
35 pounds.
25, 9 bits.
25 pounds or 35? Which was it?
25.
25 pounds.
What do you think is the best thing about this particular sign, Todrick?
Well, I tell you what, 29 pounds for a sign like this, the math simply does not add up.
Hey, he went there. Whoa.
Yeah, we went there.
Oh, yeah, that's why you should buy this sign, because of the excellent pun that Todrick made.
Oh, thank you. Wow, that's really kind. No, I think there's a lot of great products today. This one's personally one of my favorites. I haven't spent a lot of time with JONACO accounts or Stickler, but what I will say is, well, it's quite nice, stylish.
One thing I really want to point out that the camera probably isn't picking up due to compression is there's lots of nice little details of equations
Oh,
on the
wow.
sign. You see, you can see all manner of detail within it.
Yeah, it's
this
got
is much
math
more
on it.
complex than it seems, and you must own it in your house.
Yes, own it.
Own it. Sorry,
Purchase it.
I think I was covering you slightly.
No, that's okay. Hey, I'm used to being covered, all right?
Oh, I know you are.
I got a great stunt double.
Okay. Anyway, let's move on, shall we? Have we got something else going on?
Yeah, I think we got some more low bid items.
Low bid items.
Sandra was crying in the dressing room. She messaged me and said that these are low value or not selling well.
How could this be a low value item? That is lot 194, which I believe is Country Music Terrence. Is that correct, Bernard?
Bernie.
Bernard.
Bernie.
Yes, maybe.
Bernie.
Give me a second.
Well, Bernie looks, I gotta say, if me stroking it gently and somewhat seductively doesn't raise the price, I don't know what will.
Well, should we give, go on? Yeah.
Country art is 51.
51
51.
pounds. That's not a bad price for
That's
this.
not bad.
That's not bad. So what I think, what I like about this particular Terrence is the fact he's ever so slightly cross-eyed, actually. He's really looking right down that bill, I'm guessing at his guitar that he is sort of plucking with his giant gloved hands.
Well, he's simply focused.
He is focused. I don't know if you realise, but when I had to come and rescue Sandra, I did bring my very supple boys.
No, I did notice the. Wait, sorry, what?
Yes, my supple boys.
Supple boys.
My supple boys.
I'm fairly certain that's just Terrence the Talking Platypus in a scout outfit.
Well, in many ways, the supple boy is everything we've ever wanted him to be, including this country music star.
Yes,
Who's
yes.
definitely worth more than 51 pounds, correct? Todrick?
Certainly worth more. I would say, dare say it, 52, 53, 54,
Come on.
55, 56,
Pump it
57,
up, pump it
58,
up. Imagine
59.
it's crypto. Put all your money
No,
into
no,
it.
no, no. We're not endorsing that.
Pump
We're not
and
endorsing
dump.
crypto. Most
Pump
of it's
and
scams.
dump into Terrence's
Probably can't
country.
say that, but I just want to say, don't listen to their financial advice. Do listen to financial advice from anyone who owns the JONACO account sign or
Yes.
this lovely Terrence.
Yes, I'm going to put this away now, okay?
Yeah, why don't you put that away, bud?
Bernard.
Yeah, let's see what we got going on over here in chat. If anybody's got any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. You know, I don't get a lot of screen time these days since Professor Wen got canceled, but Whatever.
Any questions, Bernard?
Someone's clarifying if is it Tuckle Boys, is in the boy in the ocean?
You are stupid! This is a stupid question from a stupid person.
Whoa,
it is
whoa,
not
whoa,
a
whoa.
supple boys.
Lockhart. Curblin Lockhart.
Kerblin Lockhart, you should feel terrible because that's the worst question of the whole entire evening.
Boats.
Pardon?
Boats.
Boats? What about boats?
Well, I feel like we're really getting off track
Yes,
here.
I think we need to get back
questions
onto items.
Oh, yes, yeah. Can we get another item, please, Bernie, too? Thank you so much. You're doing a great job. Everyone, please be kind. Doesn't matter if it's a barista or this werewolf Terrence. Just, say what's in your heart.
So this is a platy wolf, which is sort of half Terrence the talking platypus, half werewolf. Considering a werewolf is half man, half wolf, I'm guessing it's sort of a third. What do you think, Todrick?
I'm not really sure, but, you know what? It's actually time for my union break, so I'll be right back. I'm having a lot of fun, but I'll get someone to cover me so you're not alone, okay?
Oh, okay, thank you very much. I hate being alone. I'm always afraid. Anyway, so this is a platy wolf, which is obviously wonderful, delightful. What's the price at right now?
20 and 1.
20 and 1, that is far too low, especially since it's unexpectedly quite huge.
Did someone say dogs?
No one said dogs, Meowiati. But there you are, you little pervert. What a pleasure it is to see you.
Yes, it's my pleasure to be here. Everything is my pleasure. The world is my oyster of carnal delights.
I don't think anyone wanted to hear that, Meowiati.
Yes, but they did.
No. Oh, sorry, Meowiati.
No, go ahead.
Would you
you
mind
first.
please helping
No.
me shift this platy wolf sign?
Well, how much was it going for, Bernard?
Yes, he's a Bernard, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
20 and 1.
21.
8 bids, come on.
Come on, 21, 8 bids. We can surely do better than that.
Come
I'll
on.
tell you what, if we could get this very flattering wolf Terrence up to a solid 30, 3 styles from poetry about Sherlock Bones. Not that it's hard. Meow.
Has that worked, Bernard? Any more bids?
Any more? We're waiting.
Come on.
No.
Oh, that's really sad. That's so sad, Meowiati.
There's a delay of what?
There's a delay. Why is there a delay, Bernard?
Also, my arms are getting tired. It's quite heavy.
I'll say this. Maybe our next evil scheme should be against that thing, that shell of a man.
Which shell of a man?
Bernard! or
Oh,
Bernie,
yes,
whatever
sorry.
his name is.
I thought there was another shell of a man you were referring to, which you hadn't mentioned earlier.
No.
I
No,
see.
I've only met one non-shell of a man. And he wasn't a man. He was a dog.
I'm feeling quite a lot of tension between us.
Yes, me too.
Have you ever thought of joining a polycule?
A polycule? I would love to, yes. Can Bones be invited?
Yes, I guess he must be.
I think this is the start of a beautiful friendship / polycule / evil duo.
Yes, you're touching me. It's quite difficult to tell on the gloves. If you can touch me on the arm, I might actually feel it, because that's a part... Yes! Oh, sorry. I wasn't really getting the romantic...
Wow, we're really getting along
We
here.
are, aren't we?
Wow, this is...
I think we're supposed to be doing an auction,
Can we just break really quick so we can have a private moment?
Okay, I can do it. Go.
A new item just landed.
Oh, my
What is
God.
this?
That was surprising. Difficult with the visibility. Now, Meowiati, over to you.
Wow. I sure would like to climb inside this thing.
Wow, what a thing to say, Meowiati.
What? You've never thought of it? Climbing inside an expansive, yolky center, replacing the yellow filament and being swaddled by the white cream of the... What's it called? The white of the egg?
The
yolk's the center, Bernie!
Okay, Bernie. I feel we need to know how many bids this is at.
3 bids, 35.
3 bids, 35 fines for a genuine egg of truth.
That is a
What's happened?
steal. And I should know.
Is it fixed now? So this is obviously a primo ergo truth from the Church of the Cosmic Platypus. Isn't that correct, Moriarty?
Yes, it's definitely not something I'm going to climb inside of.
Okay, Moriarty, I'm going to ask you to please shut down that train of thinking for a very small amount of time whilst we talk about the ergo of truth and perhaps try and get some bids. How do you feel about that, Moriarty? I wonder why you're shaking, Moriarty. You appear to be quivering.
Well, the thought of the egg fills me with such euphoria. Maybe it's the religious aspect, or maybe it's that yolky center.
Egg white is called a glare.
A glare?
A Claire?
Glare.
Glare?
Luke Rock, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So, obviously, this can be yours in your house for £35 right now, which feels like a steal. Can we get this up? Is there any more bids, Bernard?
Any more beats?
We are really bad at driving interest in things. That's what I've learnt, Moriarty.
Yes. Well, you know what? How about this? If no one else is interested, I'll just hold on to it for the meantime.
And climb inside?
No.
You definitely want to climb inside.
No, well, metaphorically.
And literally.
I'm a man of many things.
Have you ever noticed there is quite a lot of similarities between our various voices, Moriarty?
Well, now that you say it, maybe I slipped a bit because your tenor's so infatuating.
Ah, understandable.
I'm really looking forward to this polycule. Seriously, let me
do you think we could perhaps revisit the polycule aspect later? Because I think two of me that sound so the same might be a bit glaring on Terrence and Copper.
Egg, please.
I'm not going to give you the egg.
Come on, man,
because
I
in
need
fact,
this.
one of the wonderful people out there have already successfully bid on this egg, and they're going to be taking it home and climbing it themselves.
No! I'm coming for you!
Ah! I guess it's just me again, so I'll have another item, please. Bernard 2 has disappeared. Oh, it's another Terrence the Talking Platypus. This time, hooking into me. This time as a mummy. This is lot 190. Bernard, where are we at in terms of the bids? Bernie, where are we at in terms of the bids? So egotistical.
16 bids.
16 bids. This feels like a hot ticket item and is going to go straight to the top. Now, what's great about this particular Terrence is, again, it's absolutely huge and incredibly heavy to carry. Do not carry this on public transport. It will be considered a weapon. Now, what's great about this particular Terrence is, of course, the fine detailing of the mummy from there, which is obviously lovely to see, pretty difficult to hold at the same time. You can see that, of course, he's wearing many different layers of bandages. He hasn't covered his feet. He's got shoes. That's really all you can see. I think the rest is pretty much up to you. So if you want this in your home, of course, bid on it now. Don't forget, these are limited edition one-off ones. It's made of beautiful wood. You can see his eyes, which aren't cross-eyed, unlike the country Terrence. Pretty much a perfect item for your home, your barbecue pit, your living room, your second home. I don't know, maybe you're very wealthy and have multiple homes. Third home? No! This is not for a third home, Bernard. Do not say things that are so stupid. Ah!
Hello.
Todrick, you're back.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had to take my union break. How's it going in here?
Well, I'm trying to flog this thing, and of course, people aren't spending more money on it, are they?
Well, that sounds like a big problem. Let's see what else they could go for. How much is it for right now, Bernie?
That one?
Yeah.
46.
That seems to be a rise in price.
So it's gone up, I think.
Whoa,
Yes!
whoa, that's good.
Success!
You know what? I think we can get that one out of here. I want to reflog one of these precious guys. You'll see here in my hand, very awkwardly held, is this little baby platypus. You see him here? That
was very unsuccessful, Todrick.
Well, you know, I just had a cast recently, and it's a whole thing. Look at that guy. So cute, so affordable. There's tons of them. You might as well get one, folks.
Yeah, you can give it to your friends, give it to your family, use as currency in a post-apocalyptic society when things are bartering.
We're
all the various things.
very close. Yeah, apocalypse is...
28 of them.
28?
Yes, £70, 14 bids.
Wow.
Wow.
That is truly a job lot. You can give it to everyone you've ever met.
Yeah.
I've only met 28 people.
I know like 5.
Oh, that's really sad.
Well, you know, close friends. I mean, I'm a celebrity, so you gotta keep it kind of close-knit.
Who are your friends, Todrick?
Well, me and Sherlock Bones have a pretty good
I don't
relationship.
believe that one bit.
Okay. Every once in a while, I play board games with Edgar Allan Crow and his
I
brother
do believe
Squawk.
that. That's probably likely.
Yeah. And I'd say me and Hug would have a tenuous relationship, but I think we've really come around and we're good friends now.
Fair enough. I think that's a pack of lies, but I respect the fact you lied to me.
Sorry, you can't touch me. That's in my
I'm going
contract.
to touch you. It's... Okay.
Do I really, Bernie? Really? Come on, man.
Well, let's move on from that one, shall we? This,
yeah,
Platypus,
you do
could we
what
have
you
one
want,
more of the
man.
lot of it? What lot is it, Bernard?
What lot is it, Bernie?
Oh my God! It's the basics of this whole format.
132.
132. It's a fantastic gift for your friends. You can have them. You can put them up as a collection. There's medium ones and small ones. Isn't that correct, Bernard?
Yes.
Medium ones and small ones. So you can get a patina of them across your wall. Kids' bedroom, living room, barbecue pit, all the usual places you can put it.
Don't forget this guy, Terrence Meat Cube.
Terrence Meat Cube is back. I slapped across the table.
Yeah.
And how
that's
many
the
of
thing.
these do we get in a pack?
Bernie.
Bernard?
A box full at 30.
30.
Approximately 50.
50.
you'll have
My-
so many, you won't even know what to do
that
with
feels
them.
like a strategic error. And to have so many Terrence Meat Cubes in your house, I would say it sounds pretty horrific to me.
Yeah. I mean, I love to eat meat. I'm on that keto diet, but I'll tell you what, too many for me.
Yes, and so whoever is winning now at what price?
Bernie!
25 pounds? That is 50. What?
What bit?
One bid. One person has decided that they would like to spend 50p per Terrence Meat Cube in their house. You are a very, very sick individual. And you know what? Respect.
Respect.
Respect
Whoa.
indeed.
Ow!
You're one
Ow.
of us. Have more
Ow,
of these.
stop it.
And you could probably, if you
Stop.
want to, oh, sorry, what's happening?
Howdy, y'all! I'm back. Sorry for.
Is that patronizing?
I'm gonna kill Bernie when I'm done.
Howdy, y'all. I'm back. Sorry about that. I just got a little waylaid was all. Thank you so much for covering me, Mary Legs. I really do appreciate it. Where's my fun go-go juice? Oh, that's the stuff. All right, now, what we got left to sell, Mary Legs?
I'll go and get some stuff for you. What have we
Yes,
got?
get things. Now, I want to remind you all one more time. It's been so much fun, but let's get real.
I got this.
Y'all want to get real with me right now? I might have had too many strawberry wines while I was having a little bit of a meltdown, but I do know one thing, and that is there is only 20 minutes left in the auction. If you haven't bid at all, if you need something to bid for, if you're still waiting, now's the time to get out of the chat, to get in there, and to buy something you'll remember forever before I crawl through this camera and I eat you whole like a snake. Isn't that right, Mary Legs?
It sure is. That was a horrific lot of sentences there. But what we should talk about instead of you eating people like snakes is this deer mine sign.
Beautiful, isn't it? Just absolutely beautiful. I mean, I couldn't be more pleased to have this in my home. Look, right next to natural, next to my dining room table. Sure, it's a hunk of wood, but it's a hunk of wood that says deer mine on it.
And it has a reverse side, which is blank.
Blank.
Wonderful.
You can
It's a canvas. You can put anything you want on it.
Anything you want. You could have your kids paint a beautiful picture on it. I mean, it devalue it quite severely.
Yes, we wouldn't recommend that.
Yeah, remember, merch is forever. Children are temporary.
Yes. So what else I like about it? I like the fact that it's a piece of wood.
Yeah?
I like the fact that the lettering is all even. It's very nice and even. I like the fact it's all in a row. I think
Good
that's very
spacing.
nice.
I'd like to say I love the
Kerning,
font.
that's what it's called.
Kerning.
Excellent kerning.
What would you say that font is, Mary Legs?
Some sort of typewriter font. I think Courier New Bold. Yes, probably Courier New Bold of some kind.
I would say that's a good guess. Now,
Yes.
the demons inside me are slowly starting to come out, so I say we get through as many of these as we can.
Oh, let's
What
do
else
that.
we got, Mary Legs?
Right, I'm going. 1 second.
In the meantime, I'd like to talk to you about something very important. You see this cute little guy here? This is a platypus, not a real one. Well, it was at one point before it was genetically modified to have a hook in its back and be used for an Olympic sport known as platy hooking. Now, there's so many of these looking to go to a good home. And if you've ever seen those commercials with the sad music, it makes you want to bring them home because they're having a bad time. Well, you can't buy one, can you? Because they're not in the auction. Isn't that right, Bernie?
That's correct. Yes.
But we do have
This sign.
Can I talk to you really quick?
Yes.
I gave you such a lineup there to bring in something extraordinary. You brought in this sign.
Well, it was really close.
It was really close.
I'm quite tired.
Oh, you're tired? You're tired?
Because the bed isn't very big and we don't get much sleep.
Let me tell you something. I haven't slept in 8 days, and that's what gives me my power, Mary Legs. If you knew that, maybe you'd actually defeat your nemesis and get out of this town.
Have you ever thought of joining the polycule?
No!
We're back. Anyway, folks, we've got another delectable item for you. This one is plenty good. Don't get me wrong. This is lot number, Bernie, there's no lot number on it. Bernie, how am I supposed to do this, Bernie? We've got barely...
155.
Lot 155, and how much is it going for, Bernie?
It is going for £3.
£3. 3 pounds, Bernie.
The wood's worth more than that.
Yeah, absolutely. And it can be yours. Look, it has a catchy little slogan that says, "Wrecking balls will deck your halls." That is only...
Yes, please.
Yes, if it feels like both a threat and also a flirt, that's the goal.
Don't you encourage him. Don't you encourage him. I had a great joke lined up, and these people won't hear it now, Bernie, because you just felt like you had to step in. 3 pounds.
Come on, we can get more than that.
We can get
Is
more
anyone
than that.
bidding?
Anyone? Bernie, if they don't, it's your fault.
I think we're really bad at this.
Let's move on.
Let's move on.
Let's move on. It was my decision. What we got? Oh my goodness, isn't this just darling? Lot 082, A or B, there's a few of them. These are the real back in 5 minutes, closed until after closing ceremony signs. Opening ceremony, whichever one you'd like. Now these things have survived a lot. You can see there is a little bit of damage on the side. Now these are absolutely beautiful. I mean, darling, I'll tell you what. That little scuff has so many stories. Maybe, can you not? Maybe that little scuff tells the story of the time that Dr. Winter came out of their office with a sledgehammer and almost killed Sparks. Bernie, too, I swear on the cosmic platypus, I will end you. See this? Back in 5 minutes, Bernie, that's going to be you until you're closed.
26, 27, 28.
Oh my
Three,
God.
the 3 of them are all the same price.
That's amazing.
Oh, wow.
Darling, can you believe that? All the same price, and there's 3 different lots of them. 3 of you could be going home with this delectable item, one of a kind that has seen so many stories. I'm gonna set them aside right now.
I'm just still reeling from the fact you called me darling. That's the most affection I've ever received in my life.
Well, you don't deserve
I
it,
sure
Sugar Plum.
don't. That's what people say all the time.
What you got here, Mary Legs?
I've got lot 163, which it says election posters.
Election posters. Now, this is a deep cut, y'all. You might remember a few years ago, in our second open lunar festival to the public, there was a sudden election between Mayor Pocket, Dr. Furbish, who was thought to be dead at the time, Robo DJ, and Terrence the Talking Platypus. That's right. That's right. Who should still be in the studio somewhere running about with their cute little cowboy hat and their cute little kerchief. Terrence? Honey, are you down here?
Yes, I'm right down here.
Oh, wow. Look at you. You've made yourself a little nest.
Yes. It's the only place I can sleep away from this large bed in my apartment. I have to sleep at night with Sir Mary Legs.
That makes sense. Why don't you just waddle out here really quick, sweetie? Yep. All right. Yeah! My show. All right, now, these election posters probably contain one of each of the various election posters you saw.
I think they contain quite a lot.
Quite a lot.
Wow, it's a real job lot situation here.
Kind of, you know, darling, you can think of it more as like a a grab bag, so to speak, a grab bag where you could have some random assortment of posters that includes a Terrence for mayor, a Furbish for mayor, a Robo DJ for mayor, and a Pocket for mayor. Do you remember who won that election, Mary Legs?
I think Pocket stole the election.
That is right. That is right. From...
I think it was from Terrence the Talking Platypus.
That's absolutely right. The very same electoral candidate I just kicked out of the studio.
The power of JONACO.
The power of JONACO. I love that, man. Well, I think we got a few more things for you folks. There is only... Gosh, I can't believe it. There's only about 10 minutes left.
15.
15? Bernie, don't you correct me. What's this?
It's a warning, mind your head sign.
Mind your head.
Perfect for people who live in small houses.
Absolutely. Lot 075. That's lot 75. As he said, great for people who live in small houses. It's covered by the lot sticker, but there's even a little Terrence on there, a little hard hat. Warning, mind your head. Now, if you're a fan of some shows that might have a euphemistic implication to it that you might enjoy, it's another reason to buy it. Bernie, what were we looking at price-wise here?
£25.
25 pounds,
Feels
y'all.
like a bargain to me.
That feels like a bargain to me. And these are not wood. These are made of a nice acrylic texture. They're sturdy. They're going to make it through any weather. And they are perfect for your home, your garden, your bathroom, your attic, your sanctum, your holy grounds. Yeah.
Silly Bill asks, is it good for small studio apartments?
No.
Let's try that again, shall we?
Repeat the question.
Is it good for studio apartments?
No.
Perfect. We're
get
gonna, we're gonna try it one more time. The answer is perfect. And if you get it wrong, I'm gonna kick you out of here. You understand? All right. Is it perfect for studio apartments? Perfect. Yes. Close enough. All right. Why don't you just get this out of my hands and let's get something else. Ooh, this is a travesty. Absolutely hideous. Wouldn't wear it in a million years, but I'll tell you what, it is a delight. Now, you might remember another deep cut a long time ago. Local general store Datchery used to do a bit of a fashion show, taking tourists, having them promenade around the town, showing off their great assortments of clothing. And this was a custom piece by Datchery, I believe so, including numerous badges, pins. Now, the jacket itself is a light, fine fabric, sturdy, good for the outdoors, but covered in an assortment of pins and patches that are truly up to you to keep on or take off.
27 patches.
27 patches?
27 patches and badges.
Wow, that is a good number. In fact, speaking of good numbers, how much is it?
51.
51.
That I think is quite reasonable.
I think that's 10 bits. I'd say
bits.
that's quite reasonable. In fact, I think that is any more, it becomes fashion. It becomes designer. It becomes top tier. It's something you're going to see on a runway one day. In fact, let's get that as high as we can. And
Come
while
on.
we're at it, you want to try it on?
It's a size European 170.
It's European 170.
That's probably good to know if you're looking to buy it.
I do
European
not
size
believe I'm a
170.
European 170.
Well, I don't know what a European is other than you in the bathroom stall.
Ah!
Can you believe it? I'm crazy. I'm crazy. I'm losing my mind.
Right, okay, I'm gonna get some more stuff first.
Yeah, why don't you bring me that nifty one over there? Yeah.
Shall do.
Wow, you're really taking your time with that. Can I have a moment alone?
Mm-hmm.
Who wouldn't want this? Look at it. Beautiful, well-groomed, questionable facial hair, and a pair of red glasses. This is lot number 069. Haha, funny number. And it is a mannequin head with shades. You might remember this from a very specific trail that involved the Silver Children. That's right, a radical group of, well, let's just say indulgent believers of obnoxious alien myths. And it has a striking resemblance to somebody, but I just can't dare say who. In fact, there's a small part of me that's terrified that this might live in somebody's home. And if somebody does purchase it, I think it'd be wise to burn it in a fire to make sure that the spirits trapped inside of it escape and aren't bound by any strange kind of magical enchantment. Wouldn't you agree, Bernie?
Oh, yes.
Bernie said, oh yes. I don't know if you can hear that, but Bernie said, oh yes. Well, I'm gonna just drop this down here. In the meantime, I think it's a good chance to answer a few more questions while we grab our last remaining bids. Now remember, folks, not everything up for auction you'll see here tonight. We're just highlighting some of the items that we love most dearly, and we want to share with you because we think they're special. But right now, pop in the chat any questions you have for me, Sandra. I'm happy to answer them. Let's see. This place is my third home. That's very sweet, Eric Rowley.
Merryleg's the brother of Sir Sick.
I don't know who that is. Are you?
I don't know what that is a reference to. Could you please ask again? Is Merrylegs the brother to what?
Of Sir Sick, Southampton Sci-Fi 4012.
I have no frame of reference for that, so I'm going to say yes.
Lovely.
Absolutely, probably.
Probably, darling. Let's keep it there. Oh my goodness. Let's see. What's the good question? A follow-up on my train question. Does Jonas have anyone in mind to be the train conductor?
Oh,
that
what a
is
great
an
question.
interesting question. I'm going to hand this over to you, love. Thank you so much, Bernie, too. Train conductor. Well, I mean, I don't think either of us are in a place to say, really. But I'll tell you what. Why don't you throw your guesses in the chat? Who do you think's the most fit of your beloved Phantom Peak residents to be leading a train drive? Who do you think make a good conductor, Mary Legs?
Oh, sorry, I was reading a question.
Go ahead,
here.
you read the chat.
Someone said, are all bunker buddies now in the polycule? I sure hope so. Well, that's a question. I mean, you know I'm in, are you?
I'm absolutely not. I am strictly on my own. I am a self-made person. I do not need anyone else to carry me through this trying time. I will say this much, is that if you were locked in a bunker alone with a group of people you didn't care for too much or you didn't like at all in the slightest bit,
Insulting.
the safest thing you could do is buy a set of good earplugs, keep yourself in the furthest away room, and make sure that you have a Bernie to stand guard outside of the door with some kind of weaponry to stop for people stealing your stuff.
And also purchase this.
And also purchase this. This is the real Undertaker sign, one of two that was hanging in the Old Town Square. You can see it now, swinging slowly back and forth. A treasured token from our time. If you're a fan of the Phantom Peak Undertakers, if you love the smell of death, then this is the right item for you. I will tell you that much. What are you doing?
I'm reading the chat. People are saying things, and they're quite fascinating things. There's
Like what?
Quite a lot of speculation about the train conductor. I'm going to give you some options that they think.
All right, I like this game. Let's see where it goes.
What do you think about Littlefield?
Littlefield. I mean, I'll say this. I only know Littlefield from the mass memos that get sent out about how they need to be kept away from Jonas. So, as long as it keeps him far away, I guess I don't mind it.
What about Loveheart or Dr. Winter?
Ooh, Loveheart. Now, Loveheart, that's an interesting candidate. I mean, it's got love right in the name, if you know what I mean. I'm sure that bundle of love would do a great job, but they probably have more important things to do. Speaking of more important things, Dr. Winter? No way. Are you kidding?
No way, Jose.
Oh, my goodness. You ever have a run-in with Dr. Winter, Mary
Oh,
Legs?
well, many times. I think Dr. Winter thinks I'm a little simple.
Simple.
Simple. A moron, so to speak.
Well, Mary Legs, I think that's an awfully cruel thing to say, and I would 100% agree with Dr. Winter on that front. What else are people saying?
Well, there's another good question, actually. Do we want to divert for that? Is a dinner with Jonas for sale? I think you have stronger opinions on this one.
Well, as I said, I have occasional TV dinners with Jonas. That's not eating TV dinners. That's me and the TV of Jonas having dinner together. It's always a hoot and a holler, never lasts more than 5 minutes. He's a busy man. And typically low fat, low carb, low everything. Basically just a salad.
No, fair enough. Loveheart or Beardy Ham? What's your opinion on that?
I don't see the connection, sweetheart.
Don't you think there's some sort of visual similarity between the two of them?
Not really. I mean, I'll be perfectly honest. I love that Beardy Ham, and that Professor Wynn, whew, season 3, that is the one for me. But Loveheart, well, I can't say I've really had too much interaction with them except for when they're doing my publicity. But no, I'd say both fine.
Both fine. Well, I think we probably have time for what? One more, Bernard, before we must bring to a close?
7 minutes.
7
Let's
minutes.
bring it in.
Now, I just want to say, before we do our final thing, if you're looking to bid on anything, go to the website now. There is no moving past 9 o'clock in your time. Bid
Done.
now. It's done at 9. Isn't that correct, Sandra?
That is correct. That is correct. In just 7 minutes, the auction will be closed, and you're going to have no opportunity to get any of these items ever again. And if I have anything to say about it, it's that each of these needs to go to a good home, including these lovely signs that Mary Lakes has brought out right now. You might remember our classic Starlit Summer Season, where we had Team Terrence, Team Abs and Team Clacky, arguably the three most iconic parts of Phantom Peak, right? Now, who would you say was your team, Mary Legs?
Oh, of course, Team Sun Daddy. We have exactly the same body composition.
Teams, well, we're just gonna move right on past that. I personally am a very big fan of Team Terrence. Look at him, beautiful. Team Clacky's a close second, but Terrence, a perfect mascot, a perfect image of what we stand for. The only way it could be better is if that tiny little talking platypus who's immortal and won't die until the rest of the universe collapses is if it was me.
Now, Bernard, how much are we at sales-wise for this? What's the price?
They are at
Bernie?
£30.
£30, £10 a piece.
That is a great deal. if
That's
I've
a
ever heard
bargain.
one. That's a great deal. That's a great deal. Well, let's see if we can make that an even greater deal. I tell you what sounds even better than 10 per, 20 per.
20 per,
20
£60.
per. Drive it up. I mean, look, it's bad for the ultimate buyer, but ultimately good for us, good for you, and good for whoever is hungry enough to get it.
sure
I mean,
is.
you could just be standing in your apartment, hanging out by yourself with your polycule, whatever. No, I'm not joining.
Okay.
And you just having a great time shaking these about. Look at us having so much fun.
Yes, we are.
Oh, wow. We really should never do this again, Mary.
No, and I don't believe we ever will.
Well, in that case, I'm just going to hand these over to Bernie, too, and grab what might very well be our last item of the day. What, Bernie?
Sad.
You're sad? Do you want to come up and say something? Come on, Bernie. Yeah, it's okay. Come on. Come on. Everyone give some love for Bernie as they come on up. Yeah, come on. Let's see. Come on, Bernie. It's your moment to shine. Everyone, come on, right here, right here. Say something to the people, Bernie.
Hello. Hi.
It's good. Keep going. Don't look at me. Look at them. Okay, you gotta say something.
Say something about the poster.
No, don't say it. We haven't revealed it yet.
Say something. Do a bit of a drum roll for it.
Yeah. And it's the Professor Win Timehouse poster. Isn't that fantastic? Iconic. Bernie, get out of here. You remind me of a rat and you're making me sick. Not down, out.
I'm shuffling you away.
Look right here, folks. We have this beautiful Professor Wen Timehouse poster. I believe this is one of the original debuts of Professor Wen. It has been held up in the saloon for a long time, waiting for a new owner to find it. You can even see here, there's an early reference sketch of Todrick the Toad prior to their announcement. It was actually not revealed to episode 3 that Todrick the Toad would be the new assistant. Anything to add?
No, I was just noting that it's in fact 8:57 p.m.
8:57.
So there's very little time. If you do want this Time Heist poster, of course, a tiny bit of a tear at the top. That wear and tear is a part of the character that makes it so delightfully attractive financially. Then it is time to, of course, do your final bids. Final bids now.
In fact, Mary Lakes, it's been a pleasure.
Thank you very much.
Take
Time
very quickly. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much. Hey, will you take this with you? Make sure it goes back to Bernie too.
Shall do.
Thank you so much. Well, folks, the time has come. I'm feeling crazy right now about this. I mean, it has been so fun spending time with you here like this. Don't you think we should do this a bit more often? You and I spending time together. Just you, me, Bernie. Unfortunately, he's got to be here because I don't know how the buttons work. Yeah, Bernie? What, you getting up? No, it's fine. Now, look, we've only got 2 minutes left, folks, and here's all I want to say. You got 2 minutes to bid. Don't wait here. Go now. Put the beds in and get ready for the opportunity of a lifetime to own a piece of Phantom Peak in your own home. Now, oh my goodness, the demons are coming back up, but before we get there, I just want to take a moment and say it has been my pleasure to host you here at the JONACO Shopping Channel. I really hope we get a chance to do it again, but chances are we never will. And if I'm talking too fast, it's because I've had a little too much demon in me and not enough sleep. I'm sure that happens to most of us. Now, we're going to have one last check on the channel to see if there's any comments in the chat we were on. Good job, Bernie. People are really happy with you. Bernie needs a couple? Absolutely does not. He is filthy. A rank 1.2? Yep, Bernie is a rank 1.2. That is right. What rank is Sandra? Well, as I mentioned, I am a rank 5. We only have 1 minute. 1 minute, no, 30 seconds, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33. What? It's counting. Why didn't you tell me that, Bernie? Why didn't you tell me that? I can't do the math backwards.
20, 19.
This is a disaster. This is a disaster. My career's over. I'm never going to get out of this. And you know what? That's fine, because as long as I have you, dear listeners, here next to me, everything's going to be okay. It doesn't matter what happens, but at the end of the day, it's you and it's me and it's Todrick the Toad here with 5 seconds left. Anything to say, Todrick?
Yeah, this has been a great opportunity. I really hope we get to do it again, and I think you're beautiful.
That's it, folks. We've done it. We're past the time. The bid is closed. Ow, you're hurting me. Shut up. Now, without anything left to do, the auction is closed, folks. And it has been an honor to be here with you. We hope to see you again soon. And remember, it's not undone until it's all gone. I've been Sandra, and this is the JONACO Live Shopping Channel.
The next station is Blimp.